Evening all and welcome to round 6, the final one, the big one at Kyalami. With me in the studio, none other than Mr. Ryan. Ryan, welcome, and what a race it was. I mean, I think in the history of SRA that was probably one of the closest racing we experienced, and it will show on the stream for sure.
Yeah, good evening everyone and welcome. Yeah, like you say, a huge event here. Racing is absolutely fantastic. From what we have experienced, it is nothing but mind-blowing. We do go ahead into this round knowing that Donnie van Rooyen has indeed, though, taken first place overall and Dylan Versace second, of which are not participating in this current race, which leaves all the way from third place all the way till last, all open for maximum points to be gained, and huge changes in the championship.
Yeah, as you just said, Donnie having to sort of move into Cape Town or the Cape area, and Dylan deciding for team honours he's not going to race, unfortunately for that. But third place up for grabs, and it's a close battle between Melvin Gous, Wayne Mitten, Margai. There's about 4 points separating these guys, and I can promise you it's going to be on. Speaking of the Devils, we can see both of them, Melvin Gous and Margai, lining up on the front grid, so they're not going to hold back an inch.
And we just want to say hello, Donnie.
We see Donnie there on the stream. We see Peter Geldenhuys, Henko Callaghan, all these guys, except for the old man Donnie, was in the hot seats last night. And I can promise you, if Donnie sees this stream coming up, he's going to kick himself.
I can almost assure that too. But yeah, lights are almost about to go off, so probably got about 10 or so seconds left.
The guy's lining up here, and look at Lyle Ramsey qualifying in fourth place. I mean, he's got into terms with this Honda, and if this league was longer, I think he would have been a massive factor for sure. And we see Chantel getting bumped at the back. I think she slipped a gear, and unfortunately she went off, so our only lady driver there going into the wall.
Yeah, very unfortunate, but the rest of the pack making quite a clean start, otherwise huge bunching up into turn one.
Margai playing it safe there. Ryan Louis getting a slight tap there, getting with the power of the front wheel drive, and he gets back into the groove. And Yannick could see already on a move, but Margai is not going to hold back here, and Lyle Ramsey as well. Flying.
Between Melvin and Margai, it's an all-out battle for third place, so a lot at stake at this point.
And 2 points between them, and Lyle can possibly maybe just upset this, as can Yannick Kutsi and Ryan Lurik. So it's a 5-car train for the lead, and Lyle Ramsey at this stage is not holding back. He knows this track well. He's got this car, that's his dad, Mike Ramsey. So I went to the wrong Ramsey here, but Mike also in there, and you can already see a battle evolving in the mid-pack here, and the guys not everywhere there's a battle going on.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular show of contestants here, and all in for the last round. Going to make or break it. And Lyle's actually gone for a pass there on Margai. Astonishing, really.
And you see Mark trying to move back there. Yannick Kutsi on the inside there of Ryan Lurik. They're side by side as they go through into the Crocodiles. And Ryan very, very late on the brakes there. Just falls in right behind Margai there. Margai not giving up here. We know the Focus is quick, but the Honda on the straight is extremely quick here on Kyalami.
That's for sure, and bear in mind that we're also still on an opening lap. Tyres are not quite at optimum temperature or pressures, so some of the cars are definitely going to be struggling at the moment.
Look at that Opel Astra, Ryan Lurik side by side with Margai there, and look at Lyle. Lyle has just got that Subaru dialed in. Dialed up, nailed in. Melvin very late on the brakes there. Lyle is going to go for the inside. They're going to go side by side as they go through the Yexay sweep. Lyle has got the inside line, and Ryan is trying to get his nose in there as well. And the Subaru getting a bit sideways there. So they only drive here in a pack of wild dogs, front-wheel drive dogs. And they are absolutely pushing Lyle Ramsey into leading this pack and doing a superb job there.
No, that's for sure. I mean, between the top 6 here, it is absolutely close. I mean, there's still lots to happen here. Let's see what plays out.
As they go into clubhouse, Ryan Lurik there on the rear bumper of Melvin Gous. Margai not holding back, he knows this. And Wayne Mitten is coming to play now, as is, I do believe, that is the car of, and we see Ryan Lurie go off there. So a bit of contact there, I do believe, between Melvin Gous and Ryan Lurie. Not sure what happened there, but unfortunately Ryan running into the wall big time, and Lyle is going to run away with this one if this goes on.
Lyle is going to feel so confident right now. He's got a huge gap between him and Mark Guy, and is going to make Yanni Coetzee has actually got ahead of Mark Guy. So interesting change of events.
And look at this, it's Keegan. No, that's Chris Foley actually.
That's Chris Foley. Yeah, Wayne Mitten. I do believe so. Yes.
So Mark Guy now in third place. He knows he's up on points ahead of Melvin Gous. And Wayne Mitten are also coming into play. And Yanni runs wide, so that allows Mark Guy and Wayne Mitten. And again, Subaru going a bit sideways. They're 4 cars side by side. Well, not really side by side, but they're right behind each other in there. They are on the absolute limit here.
Yeah, there's not an inch to spare here. And I wouldn't...
and Melvin, too late under braking. He runs in the back of Wayne Mitten, and Melvin stops. What's going to happen here, guys? So this might change the whole third place of the championship. Wayne gets going, and Melvin he loses more places. So Ryan Lurie now, after he's off, coming into place. So a lot has happened in one corner.
Yeah, it's very, very eventful at the moment, and not playing into the favour of some of the fast drivers at the moment.
Well, if you look at Wayne Mitten, Melvin Gous, Margai, and I do believe Jaco Wiese now comes into play for the championship, and he's actually running quite high at the moment.
Yeah, Jaco being very consistent, but slightly absent as well. But tagging along nicely there.
Jaco actually running with a broken foot, so he's one pedaling the thing, and not the best to do in these cars, but he's still making some good pace. He's also fallen back quite a distance, so most of the quick guys having fallen out of contention here.
Yeah, no, for sure, and leaving the door wide open for some of the guys lower down the field in the championship to actually gain some great points over here. If everybody can just check up on the sound quality and give us some feedback, that'll be good.
Well, I just lost my stereo cassette here, so I just want to get that back, Ryan, so if the guys can just bear with me.
We're going here with Henko Callaghan, actually also doing a fantastic performance, even off-roading. Oh, and Ishmael Ali loses
Ishmael loses it big time there, unfortunately for him.
That's unfortunately the very how can I say, a very characteristic move there from the BMW. They are very difficult to drive, and it seems to have not played out in Ishmael's favour.
Sorry for that, guys. Just had to adjust my screen a bit there. How they say, shit happens. But a massive battle going on here, and local Namibian Henko Callaghan running there, and we can see the background. Melvin Gous and Wayne Mitten are coming together. And
Lyle Ramsey seems to have run away as well, quite by a fair mile.
Well, if we go to Lyle's car, just want to get that one in here. Yeah, Lyle is absolutely running away with us. But I do believe that he's out for top honours, and currently in second place, Margai, who has passed Yanni Coetzee, is just going to play it safe. He knows if he keeps that Subaru behind him, he will back the points, and he's actually he knows he can't catch Donnie and Dylan for the first or second place in the championship, but he can take third place if he just gets into the end ahead of the Subaru.
No, that's for sure, and I'm sure Mark he's got a fair bit of pressure, but definitely going to take it a lot easier. And there we see Chris Foley under huge attack there from Henko Callaghan.
So Henko Callaghan running as high as fifth place, and that's a job well done, putting, as you said, pressure on Chris Foley there. And in the background there, we see Wayne Mitten and Melvin Gous both coming back after they're off.
Just runs wide. Henk might just look at the opportunity there, but decides to back out of it.
Well, these guys, as they said, it's Hondas, and they're using the track and a bit more. They're not mowing the lawn yet, but they're getting there.
That's for sure, but now it's a pure drag race, and Yanni's lost a lot of time to Mark Guy, so Yanni must have made a mistake somewhere and really cost him a lot of time.
Well, Ryan, we've seen on this track that the front-wheel drives do eat through the tyres, and what's happened is, especially in the front-wheel drive cars, the qualifying setup compared to the race setup kills the tyres, and I think that what might have happened to Yanni, because Yanni is falling way back now, And Mark is just putting the hammer down. He wants to try and get as many points as possible for this race.
Yeah, well, he's actually gaining up on Lyle Ramsey there. So either Mark decided, okay, tires up to temperature and pressures now. It's now time to play.
Well, I see Dani saying, alles loop so stroop nou dat. Net jammer stroop is tyd, my broer, maar ons gaan aan. Moenie kak soekie.
But yeah, Henk really putting up a lot of pressure there on Chris Foley. Mark guy catching up really quickly to Lyle.
Mark is catching very, very quick. So Mark is on another mission for sure.
But Mark has always been very consistent and very good at,
I think
at keeping pace.
At this stage, this is probably the closest battle. So Yannick Coetzee definitely struggling there with tyre wear, because you can see Chris Foley catching up to it now, as is Henk Coetzee. So these two Hondas on a roll. And in the background there you see Melvin Gous. Wayne Mitten though falling back ever so slightly, so not sure if he's also struggling with tyre wear. And look at the other steer on that Focus.
There we see...
and Chris Foley passes Henk, or Henk tries to go for a move there.
Chris Foley went very wide there, and yeah, Henk just backing out of it. But Yanni describing a lot of time there. It's like in the corners is not quite fully committed there.
He hasn't got the grip that he would like. And now Jamie Ray Nichols is actually in the background catching up to Wayne Mitten there. So I think Wayne and Yanni sitting with a similar problem. They're struggling to get grip on these front wheels. Look at that,
Yeah.
so close, a bit of contact there from Chris Foley.
But all in good spirits, all kept cleanly, and still racing. A lot of braking there from Yannick Coetzee.
And again the Subaru going sideways, so Melvin not happy with the setup of that car. He's actually sliding a lot.
I'm sure there must be damage as well, causing some aerodynamic loss there. But yeah, Chris Foley not knowing where to go, just like everything's in his rearview mirror.
Just runs a bit wide. They're going side by side. That's a dangerous move going into the SS. Can they pull it off? Chris backs out of it. Melvin makes the pass. And again, Yanni, absolutely massive understeer from the Focus. And look at the power of that Honda. Chris Foley immediately comes from the outside of the Subaru. He wants to go for... Can he make an undercut here? I think Melvin's going to be the wiser, going to try and cut the line. Chris backs out of it. And go Gallagher hanging in there. So Melvin on the back of Yannick Coetzee.
Yeah, that's for sure. Everybody in the slipstream now making the best of probably one of the highest speed areas of the circuit, and all doing so very nicely at the moment. Yanni very defensive there, but runs wide.
And look at Chris Foley. Chris Foley goes... that was a fantastic...
He
Chris saw the gap and he tried to go for it.
Not going to take part of it.
Oh, and a bit of contact there between the Subaru and the Focus. Guys, there are 4 cars abreast, all fighting for third place here. Again, the Subaru getting sideways. And Melvin loses 3 places. Yannick Coetzee still hangs in there. Henko Kelly on the inside, as is Chris Foley. So 3 cars down the main straight, side by side.
Yeah, who's going to have it into the brakes? I think Henk has just fallen back ever so slightly.
And look at Chris. Chris makes a massive pass on Yannick Coetzee there.
Very, very late on the brakes, but... yeah, it cost him a little bit of time slotting behind Yannick Coetzee at the moment. And yeah, well respect given, it's not ended up in tears and they still carry on.
Well, there's a very interesting race going on here. And
like you say, Wayne Mitten is there now as well, and so Jamie Ray Nichols is going to follow suit.
Backed up to a massive battle at the moment, and this is for third place, guys.
Yannick Coetzee very, very much struggling with the understeer.
He is struggling a lot, and he's backing up the whole field. And the Subaru touches the grass, and Melvin goes off. So Melvin once again.
That's the end of that.
That's the end of that.
But Wayne Mitten not saying no to an opportunity, and will take that spot as well.
Well, the second of the whole Sun cars, Wayne Mitten here, we know he's a factor to look out for, and I mean, a fantastic battle going on here. This is now, as I said, for third place. We're just going to go to the leaders ever so slightly, just to have a look, and I'm not quite sure if Lyle has still got this in the back. Well, he's still in the lead, but Mark is catching up. That's a fact. There's no 2 ways about it.
Well, you can see Lyle using a lot of curb there, more than what I would feel comfortable with.
And Chris Foley absolutely on a mission here. And he is definitely quicker than Yanni, but he's playing it safe. Oh, and you can see Yanni again. He just can't get car to turn in. Now, can the Honda outpower the Ford here?
Well, we see Inko Callaghan really early on the power there and wanting to maximize some slipstream there. But Wayne Mitten is also there and is also going to wait for an opportunity.
Really relaxed on the brakes there once again.
Oh, just really nothing.
Can Henk line this up? Henk is going to go on the outside.
Not quite, but
super close battle. And all the while Wayne is just lining this up. He knows if they make a mistake and grab 3 spots here, Jan in old handy motor racing, he's not going to mess it up that quick, but he is struggling, that is for sure.
No, definitely. I mean, you can see there in Sunset, everybody's lines are completely different.
They're all over the place.
But they are playing it semi-safe though, not making ridiculous moves at the moment.
Now, interesting enough, Jamie Ray Nichols has run a quiet race.
They're hopping a live curve though. I spoke too soon.
He's right up to the back of these guys. So this is the 6 cars in battle now for 3rd place. And in the background there you can see Jaco Wiese also catching up now. And Jaco, quite a quick driver. So if he can get into this, he is going to be able to get into the battle and work his way up from a possible 8th, 9th place up into 3rd place.
That's for sure. And Chris Foley looking at all possible overtake positions, and the door gets slammed on him.
And Yanni again running wide, a bit of contact between the 2 of them. That's going to cost Chris some time. That's allowed him to actually move past Wayne. Oh no, Wayne tried to make a pass there, but look at Jaco Wiese now on the inside of Jamie Ray Nichols. He's going to make it 2 passes here.
But Wayne doing absolutely brilliantly there, knowing that he made a tap and let Chris take his position back as well.
And look at this, guys. 3rd place battle. It is up to 7 cars now. And they are
for a move there, late on the brakes there.
Super late on the brakes at the inside.
Cars, but he's not got the drive going up though.
But look at Wayne. Wayne now goes to the inside of Wayne. Wayne goes to the inside of Henk. And they're still side by side. That's going to allow Chris to pull away. And look at Jaco Wiese. So Jaco Wiese is not holding back here.
No, he's going to go quite hard into the mix there, and not going to hold back. And going on the outside of Sunset, that is really brave.
He makes the pass there. He's got this Astro hold in, and you see the background there, Melvin Gous and Mike Ramsey as well. So this is a massive dice. I know the guys at front, Lyle Ramsey in the lead with Margai guys, but this is such a close dice. We really can't move away from this. We will, however, just quickly glimpse into what's happening there, and Margai on the rear bumper now of Lyle Ramsey. So we're going to stick with this one. We know there's a massive dice going on. We'll go back to that one in a bit. But Margai, can he make the pass? On the outside of Lyle Ramsey there. This is the battle for the lead. Lyle coming under immense pressure here from Margai now.
Yeah, I think Lyle took it a bit too easy for a couple of laps, and it's really caught up now.
I think he might be struggling with tyre wear. If you look at the Margai has not got any understeer on that focus at all.
No, he's driven that to perfection. I mean, Margai very consistent in looking after his tyres.
Teammate there, Wayne Mitten. Yannick Coetzee is still leading the pack, followed by Chris Foley, Wayne Mitten, Henko Callaghan, Jaco Wiese. And we see Melvin Gous again coming up. He's past Jamie Ray Nichols. And that Subaru does not want to put the power down at all.
No, extremely difficult car to drive, and depending on the setup, not the easiest at all either.
Oh, and there we have it, guys. We missed the pass, but it did happen on the main straight, and Margai there passing Lyle Ramsey. And I do believe Mark has got the better setup. You can see Lyle cutting the grass there, so he is starting to struggle with tyre wear. So for now, we're going to go back to this massive battle for 3rd place. Yannick Coetzee is still in 3rd place. And a bit of contact there between Melvin Gous and Henko Callaghan, but Henk hangs onto it. And Jaco Wiese again benefits from it, and he is moving through the pack.
Nichols passes them as well.
So Jamie Ray Nicholson, look at this side-by-side, Chris Foley, Wayne Mitten, Henko Callaghan, and Jaco Wiese. Massive battle ongoing here.
Wow, this is close. I mean, not an inch given, but Chris Foley doing very well then, making a pass there past Yanni, and I'm sure he's going to have some breathing room now.
So Chris Foley goes
Wayne
into
going
third
on
place.
the outside there.
And look at Jaco on the inside. Oh, they're going to touch. Yanni cuts him off. Wayne's on the outside. Bit of an argy there. Jaco's got the line on the inside as they go down the mine shaft. But that focus we know is super strong down the straight. And again, you can see Wayne just outpowers that poor Opel.
Absolutely crazy driving. Wayne looks on the inside there.
Yeah.
Is he going to get it?
Oh, a bit of... and look at Yanni. Yanni also now coming back at Jaco.
Oh, that is huge tap there, but hangs on to it, fortunately enough.
And this, Melvin Goes making 3 passes in this. He goes for 3. Is that going to be 4? He makes 3 passes in that. 4 passes. Bit of contact, as you said. Unfortunately, a bit of glitch there in the stream, but Melvin makes 4 passes there, and they haven't stopped racing at all.
And Jaco on the inside there. Henke Callaghan's going to look at a move there. I don't know if Yanni's got an answer. He really late on the brakes there.
Danny is struggling for sure. That is without a doubt. But look at Chris Foley. Chris Foley currently hanging on to 3rd place, having to defend there from Wayne Mitten. So, and Wayne gives him a bit of a nudge there.
Yeah, he's got lots of work there, but Chris Foley under huge pressure there. He sees this huge Subaru bump in the rear as well coming.
And now Wayne Mitten under pressure from Melvin Goes there. And as is Jaco Wiese, so Melvin going on the inside of Wayne. Wayne's going to back out of it. And again, the Subaru just gets a drive out of there into the S's. Are they going to go side by side? No, Chris is closer, and there's a bit of contact there.
Oh.
So Melvin again losing 2 places.
Again. And Jaco says, I'll take that.
Well, for championship honours, Melvin knows he has to try and maximise on points, and I think he's pushing a bit too hard. Because Mark Guy is currently in the lead.
Is also probably not working in his favour at the moment. But Chris Foley doing there an absolutely fantastic job.
Fantastic race here. You see Chris Foley now. It seems like he's pulling away, but look at Jaco Wiese. Jaco Wiese is attacking Wayne. Wayne runs wide. And Jaco Wiese, as is Henko Callaghan, it is up. You can't call it.
The crocodile catching everyone out. Jaco side by side there.
Oh, they're not going to go for 3 cars there.
Oh, and Jaco makes the undercut there.
So Jaco's moved into 4th place now. Now he's got his sights set on Chris Foley. Can Jaco make up that position and go for 3rd place?
That is such a beautiful stream of cars. I mean, it's like when you anticipate things to go wrong, it's like at this moment.
Well, and Jaco absolutely flying, as is Wayne Mitten. Wayne also getting the hang of it now. But he's under pressure from Yanni Coetzee, and Yanni hasn't given up. You can look at Yanni Coetzee. Yanni is right there in the battles. And you could see on his inside, you see the Subaru going sideways, whiplash again. So the Subaru really struggling with grip here on this track.
Yeah, it's something insane. And we see the Jaco halfway into sunset. Has he been able to hold it?
Well, we're going to go back to him now as soon as I get his name up here. Yes, and Jaco has made the pass here. Jaco moves into 3rd place there. Again, the Subaru going sideways. Wayne Mitten, Melvin goes side by side. Who's going to go? They go side by side through the S's.
Wayne in the more preferable position at the moment, but going up into Leeuwkop, he backs out of it.
He backs out of it. He lets Melvin go. He knows that as the point is standing, it will be an advantage to Margai. And Jaco Wiese now clearly is pulling away, but Chris Foley is still coming under attack from Melvin Goes, and Wayne Mitten banging back there. And he knows something could go. And look at Yanni Coetzee. Yanni Coetzee and Henko Callaghan, they're not giving up.
Side by side in the mine shaft. Oh, they're all a little bit of argy-bargy there, but...
big contact there. Yanni Coetzee take himself out there. So, not the best of races for Yanni. He was struggling with the car. Not bad pace for what he's been having, but he's under attack from Mike Ramsey now. And Yanni clearly, that car is bent. That thing is completely, and again, that is what we call touring car racing, guys.
That is something insane. But Yanni's still not giving up. He is still going to go for it.
Well, look at Margai. Margai is well away in 1st place. He's going to take the win. That's going to help him for his quest for 3rd place. Second place, Lyle Ramsey, struggling with a lot of understeer, but just taking it home into second.
He's
But
got a
back
lot
to
of
the
room.
battle, and Henko Callaghan again. He has managed to pass Jamie Ray Nichols, and it's more or less setting out. Jamie runs wide there, as does Yannick Coetzee. And Henk makes a mistake. That's a rare mistake from Henk. And unfortunately there, Henk running out of fuel on the second to last lap.
That is very unfortunate because that was such a good battle.
Well, a fantastic dice going on here. Jaco is currently in third place. The whole field after massive dice that we've seen. And again, the Subaru running super sideways.
Jaco very, very calm and persistent and trying his way through. I mean, he didn't qualify quite up there and didn't have the greatest starts, but pulled his way all the way back up.
Well, the greatest of efforts is after this race, Jaco went, he updated his PC. He just sent us the pics of nearly triple what he's had, so he's going to be a lot quicker now. And also driving with a broken foot, so hats off to the man. And Melvin, that's pushing it too hard, he runs into the wall. That is going to be the end of the championship for him for sure. Wayne Mitten runs to the side of him.
Not the best place of it.
So, yeah, that was, and Wayne breaks out of it. So,
and that's the end of it.
That was the last corner. Melvin trying to make a last effort move there. You can see the Subaru pulling over. And, Ryan, that was full of action. And going into the last race, 11 or 10 points separating Mark Guy and Melvin Goos. So, if Mark can do a solid run in this race, he is going to take third place in the championship, and Wayne might pop into fourth place and dip Melvin down into fifth.
Well, that remains to be seen. I mean, but that was, as Donnie says, there a very, very busy race. The guys were all on at it, and last round definitely proved a lot.
Well, I'm going to load out. You can keep the guys posted. Just give me a bit of info of what's coming. I will be back in a minute while loading the new screens. We're going to go for a quick ad break after you've had a chat with the guys. And then it's going to be, as they would call it,
for race 2.
The nail biter.
Yeah, so, I mean, what spectacular racing. And there's lots more coming. I mean, we've just finished with the V8 Supercars. Going through the last race now of the BTCC races. So coming up is going to be quite a mix. I think most will be aware of the Pro Car series that we'll be running. There'll be some international tracks there. We've got an RX8 Cup coming, a GT3 Endurance Race League, I believe, coming. So cars are still in testing phase, sides, and still some final calls to be made. So we're getting quite mixed up with endurance races, sprint races. There will be some front-wheel drive only action, one car only leagues, all those kind of things. So getting a bit on the busier side now, but we'll still spread out, interlinking 2 weeks for two leagues. Definitely lots of action coming, quite close racing. The cars lined up for the next couple of weeks till the end of the year, or couple of months. To put that, it's going to be super, super tight. I mean, it's definitely not going to be one you want to miss. There is lots coming, and I'm sure everybody's going to have their heart set out to pull their last draws into getting into the race of champions that we will soon start looking into for the end of the year.
Yeah, well, interesting enough, Ryan, as you said now, 4 different leagues. One is a GT league, which is the endurance. The cars we drove, they are absolutely fantastic. The pro cars, so forgiving, rear-wheel drive power, but insanely fun to drive. Then we've got what I would call it, the drift cars for me, that league would be one of just going sideways, and I hope a couple of guys joins in that one, which is the RX8 Cup car, also from the BCRC group. And then the third one, a front-wheel drive league on Wednesdays, that we're returning to something that we did 3 years back, and the car's been updated. It is probably one of that was the thing that put SRA quite on the map, which is the JCW, if I've got it correct now, mini cup car. Is that
Indeed, so.
you drove it actually earlier this year, and they've did some changes on it. You drove it earlier tonight, and the car still seems to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean it's still not the easiest car to drive, and one's got to be a bit cautious in some ways, but it's definitely going to help out some of our newer drivers get up to pace, get more familiar with the sim racing side of things. As sim racing is really not the arcade-like racing, you still need to feel and know what the car's going to do and know what reactions are going to come. So still intense, but close racing, definitely going to be inbound.
Well, back to the racing, guys, and we're going to skip that small ad. We'll do that after the event. The last race of the 2024 Compass Namibia Touring Car Challenge, which it came down to the wire for third place, and I think this was probably the best race that we have seen ever, if I might put it so. The guys lined up on the grid. You can hear the motors revving up, and it is going to be all business. One of the quick guys, Peter Geldenhuis, unfortunately had an off in race one. He's starting on second row of the grid. In the lead, our newest driver, Kevin Krause, in pole, and I mean, he's been thrown to the deep end. So hats off to the guy for being here and giving it his best. We're working with him, and look out for this guy. He is going to become one of the regular drivers on SRA for sure.
Oh, that's for sure. And he's just jammed on the throttle there, waiting for the start.
Well, it's almost crunch time. They've got about 30 seconds burning fuel there.
Yeah, there we see a couple more revs lining up
there.
there.
Look at that. Malvika's getting a superb start there, as does Ismail Ali. And Mark got a bit of contact there at the back.
Yeah, and I do believe Yannick Coetzee getting a somewhat jump start there, being sent back to the pits. But yeah, quite a busy start here. A lot of cars in the background there. Peter Geldenhuis holding off first place there. Ismail Ali just in a bit of contact there at the back.
That one for sure. But look at Ryan Lurik. Ryan Lurik now with a not broken car, so to put it. He messed himself up in race one, and have a look out for this. But Peter Geldenhuis, the old man of SRA, in the lead, and that's where he wants to be. And I can assure you, he's not going to make it easy for these guys.
Yeah, and don't forget about Amar Gaiden there in third place, and still holding on third place there for dear life, and still carrying on. Proving to be consistent and challenging at this moment.
But a superb start there by Wayne Mitten as well. So Wayne Mitten, I always get that one wrong. Wayne Mitten now trying to, he's going to race for his team, and he's going to try and get as much points taken away from the Subaru in order to try and help Mark to get third place in the championship.
And then we've got Jakovica there just behind Wayne Mitten, also fantastic start, making the best of everything at that start.
Well, as I said earlier, Jaco driving Mr. Two Left Legs, and interestingly enough, he's bought PC today to either let his girlfriend race or one of his sons. Depends on who wins the fight. And again, one of our most committed racers. He had to sit out for a couple of weeks, but look at this. Is that the car of Lyle Ramsey? So Lyle Ramsey once again at it. And in a massive battle there that is the car of Leon Burger as well as Jamie Ray Nichols, and they are in absolute battle here for 9th place.
Yeah, huge battle there. Leon Burger making it there on the inside, but Yeah, is he gonna have the run up? Jamie
He's
going
on the inside of
ever
the
so
inside.
slightly on the curves.
And he pulls the move in. Leon having put in a lot of time and effort. Even as we were speaking, they were in chat practicing the cars. But Jaco is now up ahead, slowly catching up with the guys. So Jaco on a different type of mission at the moment.
Yeah, he's definitely not holding back, and I'm sure as the pain is easing, putting more throttle.
Well, look at this. Peter Geldenhuis is pulling away. So Peter Geldenhuis has got his Subaru dialed in, and he is slowly but surely pulling away and making quite a good lead at the moment.
Yeah, he really made the best of starts there, and looking in the review, saying they're going to battle up. Let me try and break away there.
But a superb job here by Amar Gaidin. He only joined us just before the start of the Super Cup, and he was thrown into the deep end. And he's come from strength to strength and really doing a fantastic job. Coming under pressure there from Ryan Luke in the SRA number 3 Astra. And a bit of curb there. That's not going to help his pace at all.
No. But at least Honda's being quite forgiving as they're used to going off-roading and getting some grass underneath.
Yeah, well, that's why they call it Honda, isn't it?
That's for sure. You see the Yaku is also attacking Wayne Mitten there, so two hot battles lining up here, and who's going to make the best of it?
This Astra's just looking superb. I'm not a big Opel fan, but they do look fantastic. And as Ryan goes side by side, or tries to go side by side with Amir, that allows Wayne to slightly close the gap, even though he's under pressure from Jakovisa. Now, Jakovisa's got a better line out of there. Can he make a run into the sunset?
That remains to be seen, but yeah, he just...
Oh, and Ryan just passes Amar Gaidin there. And Jakovisa now lining it up. He's going to see all of this happen. He knows Ryan is going to be very, very quick. So he's going to try and get past these two guys as quickly as possible. Oh, and
yeah, Wayne under huge pressure there.
Something has happened at the front. I just missed that one. But, oh, that's Peter Gelderhuis already catching up to the slower car of...
Kevin Krause.
Kevin Krause. So, Peter then having lost the lead there, in Kevin trying to move out of the way. I'm not sure. And Melvin backs out of it, so he's going to allow Peter to pass him again. And this is going to allow, and we see Kevin running a bit wide there, but now this has opened the gap for the first place completely. The door is open. Ryan takes second place. Peter Gelderhuis is now in first again. But Melvin having backed off to allow Peter to retake the lead has allowed this whole pack. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 cars fighting for the battle now.
Yeah, this is really becoming heated now, and yeah, a mix of the slower guys and the faster guys, all matching pace. That is absolutely insane. See Wayne getting past Amar there. So Wayne making the best of it. Jaco still stuck
and
behind.
Jaco is now going for a move. Jaco very, very late on the bikes. Can he pull it off? No, the Honda has got a better brakes. They are used to braking on grass. They do make better brakes. Unfortunately,
I must
the
say
Opel...
that the Opel not actually the best on the brakes, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I think they use cardboard brakes. You get them in the little box, you throw the pads away and you put the box in.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And look at this, Amar doing an absolute fantastic job, and I hope I'm saying this right. But look at Jaco. Jaco is under attack. He knows he's racing for race honours at this stage, and he wants that victory, at least a podium for sure.
Yeah, he's making an absolute stellar job of that, and really, really difficult to pass at
And
this
look at
time.
this. Ryan Luke now on the outside of Peter Gelderhuis. Peter Gelderhuis going to defensive. Is Ryan going to go for the other cut? He knows he's got a blue Subaru behind him. Oh, Melvin is going to the grass, and Wayne Mitten is right up there, so that's going to turn into a four-way battle for the lead. Ryan trying to go on the outside. He knows he's got the speed on the Subaru. The Subaru a bit heavy. It's carrying that, what you call it, extra weight on it, and again, Ryan absolutely on a fly now. Had a harder race one, but race two now, car not broken.
Everybody going right there.
And look at
Yeah,
this.
all on for this. I mean, there's not a second in between those guys, and all hard at it.
Four-way battle for the lead, and look at this. Jaco Wiese, I can promise you, is going to catch up for sure, and Amar Gaidin is not going to hold back. Strangely enough, Wayne Mitten, not the best of drives out of turn.
Peter in for a huge.
Peter goes forward. Melvin is going to go on the outside. Ryan has got the lead now. Can he put it off? And they start, and look at Wayne Mitten. Wayne, and a bit of a naughty move there, almost. But Peter hangs on to it. Peter puts it sideways.
Wow, that is busy.
And
Wayne Mitten,
look, I
really
am
looking
following
at
Wayne
the
Mitten. Wayne is super committed. He's not giving up. That is, and look at the Subarus. They are on the edge, so they're not holding back, guys. They are pushing it, and this is allowing Ryan Lurik to pull away and Jaco Wiese to catch up. Amar Gaidin just hanging in there, but a fantastic drive here from Wayne Mitten for sure. Wayne Mitten for sure. Sorry, Wayne.
Again.
Yeah, I don't know why he's gonna murder me, but anyways.
But yeah, you see Jaco's caught up really quickly.
Back to the main Mitten thing. It started off as a joke on Discord, and now it's stuck to my head. And if you've seen the size of Wayne, I've got to get this name right.
Yeah, well, I can't say much for that. But huge pressure there on Melvin Goos. Wayne giving it his all at the moment. And Jaco also catching in ever so slightly.
But Ryan Lurik, no, I was about to say Ryan putting away, but look at Peter Gelderhuis. Peter Gelderhuis is not holding back. He's absolutely hammering that Subaru.
Yeah, it seems like the rest of the cars are much better on the brakes, and the Astra seems to be good everywhere else, but under brakes it's absolutely horrid. You can see every time the Peter Gelderhuis later on the brakes.
And Peter running a bit wide there. Amar slowly falling back now, and I think he might fall into the clutches now of Lyle Ramsey. Lyle not having
Wayne running very wide.
There. We're going to go back to that, so that's going to allow Jaco Wiese on the outside. Wayne having lost some traction there, and
going on Peter Gelderhuis there.
A lot happening here, guys. We're trying to this is all for the lead here, and Melvin has passed Peter. So Melvin has passed Peter. Jaco Wiese now still under pressure from Wayne. Wayne. Let's stick with Wayne. Let's stay with Wayne.
Wayne sounds good. Yeah, fantastic drive through all of these guys. Minimal mistakes at the moment, and very, very hard racing.
Now it's going to be interesting enough to see if Melvin can catch the Astra. We know the car does eats the tyres towards the end. That we've spoken to the drivers, and the Subaru more or less maintained its tyres a bit better than the front wheel drives.
Yeah, especially corners like the mine shaft there and Sunset is the really demanding corners for the front wheel drives.
Well, I can assure you, Peter Gelderhuis, he's not going to be upset, but he's not going to be happy because he knows he's got the pace and he's going to try and counter for sure.
No, that's for sure. But Peter there being quite an endurance racer is also going to keep calm and wait for something to happen, and he's gonna be consistent and know that something will happen.
Well, a lot going on through the rest of the field, but going to stick with this one. This is the fight for the lead, guys. This is car number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Just out of interest, where may we find Mark Guy? Because he's got a lot of points to make up, and I don't see him anywhere close to this battle.
This actually might play into the hands of Melvin Goos because Mark is currently struggling in a massive battle with Yannick Coetzee, Chantal de Jager, Leon Berger, and Ismail Ali down in 10th place. So if he hangs on to this, Melvin's going to make back the points. If he manages, he has to win. And if Mark ends up where he's currently at, Melvin might take it with 1 point. So the championship battle for third place is still wide open.
Yeah, but it's ever so slightly getting tighter and tighter at this current moment. And there we see Mark Guy making the move on Ismail Ali there. But Ismail sticking it on the outside there. Very difficult there, but Mark Guy makes the pass. But huge battle
and look
there.
At Leon Berger going for a massive move there. He just stuck his
And
nose
so
in
does
there,
Yanni
as does Yanni
Mohammed
Kutsia. So Ishmael losing 3 spots there in a matter of 2 corners.
Ishmael, huge curb hopping there as well. I would not recommend it in the BM.
And then Chantal the Jager there in the Photon Hyundai, the car looking superb, hanging in there. The only lady driver out here, she's getting a new wheel that's going to make a world of difference to her. She's currently running an old G25. I think that thing is about 25 years old. And I can't wait to see her in a new wheel and a new setup, new pedals and everything.
And having an absolute blast.
And we've got to thank Jason Bell for that for sure.
Yeah, no, big thank you. And yeah, there we see Yanni not quite getting past. Oh, he got passed by Leon.
I just missed that one. No, Yanni is not able to make a pass on Leon, and Ishmael is coming back at him now. Ishmael on the inside, you do not want to put the BMW in there. That car is going to bite you. So, I mean, guys, from first to last, a massive battle going on, and it's difficult to follow what's going on. Back to the leaders, Peter Geldenhuis now. Coming under attack from Jakovice. So,
Wayne Mitten has fallen quite far back then from this field. Something must have happened.
So I think Wayne, again, as we said in the first race, Wayne is starting to burn his tyres. So the car is quick out of the blocks and quick in qualifying, but it seems, look at that, he's got massive understeer. So the focus not happy in Raceway at the moment.
No, definitely, but he's done a stellar job at the moment.
And again, these 3 guys added 3 Hondas. It's the SRA Honda Cup. Mike Ramsey, Chris Foley, and Henko Callaghan in a massive battle. So everywhere we look, there is a dice going on.
Yeah, and then very similarly matched between the guys. The end getting ever so squirmy there, in the brakes there, but
getting the power down.
A good show over there.
And you can see again, the Honda's running quite high compared to the other cars.
Yeah, very high, but I think that the bodywork, it seems a bit deceiving as well.
Yeah, it's lawnmowers. It's a lawnmower doing.
And there we see
look at
Chris
that.
really made the pass.
Chris made the pass. Oh, that's actually not. That's a car of Mike Ramsey, not Lyle Ramsey. I do apologize there, Uncle Mike. So Mike within this battle, and if you saw the first race, you would have seen these guys running up the top of the field. So Mike in there with these guys, and that shows you how close this racing is.
Yeah, I mean, wherever you are, you'll find a battle somewhere.
And look at this. This is the battle for first place. 1, 2, 3, 4, within a second of each other. Ryan Luke in the lead. Melvin goes in second. Peter Geldenhuis in third, and Jakovic in fourth. And look at Peter. And Melvin goes on the inside of Ryan. Is Ryan going to allow him to go? No, he does not give up. Ryan Lurik wants that win. He's not giving up. He gets a drive out of the corner. They're still side by side.
We're definitely going to have the better brakes, and it shows there.
Late braking there, but Ryan's going for the undercut. Can he get the drive? Ryan gets the drive, and that's allowing Peter Geldenhuis and Jakovice to come right up to the rear bumper. Jakovice now on the rear bumper of Peter Geldenhuis, and Ryan goes defensive. Melvin going for the undercut here.
A huge Opel and Subaru battle going on here.
And Ryan gets the power down. He pulls out of the rear-wheel drive Subaru, which is actually quite strange because the Subaru does have a better drive out of the corners. Melvin hopping the curb there. And
but very close this.
This is going to be very, very interesting because we know the Opel has got the edge on the straight for sure. But on the braking, not so much. And look at this. They bumper to bumper. This is the battle for the lead. First, second, third and fourth. Ryan Lurik, Melvin Goos, Peter Geldenhuis, Jakovice. Melvin very late on the brakes there. Peter Geldenhuis does the same. He's going to go for the undercut there. Ryan is in a bit of a bad spot there. Peter braking there. You can see he is quicker there. He backs out of it, but this allows Jakovic to come right up to the rear bumper of them.
Fantastically close. It is. It's nail biting to put it lightly.
Well, this is the closing stages of the race, and Ryan Lurik right up there. Melvin has to push for the lead. Ryan not wanting to give up that position. We do not know where Mark Guy currently is at the moment. We're going to drop with him. They're side by side as they go towards the SS. And again, Ryan lets him in. He does not allow him No, again, the Subaru goes a bit sideways. That's going to cost him some time.
A lot of time in
And Peter Gelderhuis is getting on the brakes again. So Peter playing it with a gentleman at the moment, not wanting to get involved in this, and massive contact there. Melvin wide to left the brakes. That's going to allow Jaco Wiese. Jaco Wiese takes a position from Peter Gelderhuis, and that's going to allow him to make a move on Melvin Ghost now.
I mean, anything can happen at this point. Jaco taking a very wide line there. Very interesting, though.
And again,
But
Peter
super
Gelderhuis.
late on the brakes there.
Is Peter going to be able to... Again, look at the... If the Subaru gets the grip down, it is quite quick.
But Melvin definitely going to be under a lot of pressure there from Jaco Wiese.
Oh, and Ryan runs wide. That's quite odd.
It's an all-out drag race, turn one. Neck and neck.
We know that Astra is quicker, it is stronger on the inside there. Look at Jaco Wiese. Jaco Wiese is going to go for insane lap on the inside. Super late in the brakes. The Subaru just hangs on to it. The two Astras side by side. Look at this. Peter Gelderhuis and Astra. The 4 cars abreast fighting for position. This is insane, guys. Fantastic racing going on here. And Jaco Wiese has moved from 4th into 2nd place. And he's under attack now from Ryan Lurik.
And that's all changed within a lap. I mean, there's been so many position changes. It's crazy.
I'm just watching this. I can't talk.
Yeah, I think that's...
Oh, another... Oh,
Melvin's
shit, I
gonna
almost
lose a
lost
lot
that. We
of
lost
time.
that.
That is going to be a lot of time lost, and Jaco's going to make up a lot of ground there, and the rest of the pack just going to follow suit.
Well, Jaco Wiese is on a mission. He's got no worries about championship standings. He wants it. And Peter Gelderhuis is outside now of Jaco Wiese. Can he make the undercut? We're going to go with that dice. Melvin trying to... And look at Jaco Wiese. Jaco Wiese getting on pressure from Peter Gelderhuis now. And Ryan Lurik is not holding back. Peter on the rear bumper there of Jaco. Is he going to make a
You
move?
can see the slipstream is working too much.
And Peter's going to go for a dive on the inside. Can he make this move? We know the front wheel. Oh, and Jaco goes wide. As I was about to say, that allows Ryan Lurik to come in, and Jaco just cuts him off.
Bumper to bumper. It's absolutely insane.
Uncle Peter, you don't want to go that, but Peter Gelderhuis is now catching up to Melvin, so Peter is absolutely flying.
Much tighter line
And
there.
again, Melvin goes struggling with rear tires, so Peter has got that car set up better, and that might help him to win this one. And Ryan Lurik as well as Jaco Wiese side by side as go down the main straight through the King towards turn 1. Absolutely fantastic racing side by side there between Jaco Wiese. We're going to go to those two guys. It is absolutely insane. Ryan Lurik in 3rd place.
Yeah, it's one mistake and it costs you 2-3 positions at a time. It is so close.
And look at Wayne Mitten. Wayne Mitten in the background there.
He's actually caught up quite well.
He is catching up. So this is costing the guys a lot of time. And Peter Gelderhuis is now putting pressure on Melvin Ghost up ahead. But Jaco Wiese wants that 3rd place. He's hungry. I don't know what he feeds his foot, but it seems like it is methanol or F-gas.
That is definitely working. But yeah, if you also look between the designs, they very much similar liveries there in correspondence with color placements, and so a great spectacle to watch. Great show of cars here.
Well, I must say the prettiest car on there is the SRA one for sure.
Well, I will definitely agree with you on that one. But yeah, it's starting to spread out a bit.
So we're going to hop back just through the field, just check what's going on. Yeah, you could see now all his own. Chantal de Jager still in the best with Leon Burger.
And ahead of Ismail Ali
And
as well.
Ismail Ali says not falling too far back. That BMW not the easiest car, but fantastic drive here by our lady driver Chantal de Jager, and she's hanging right in there. And Leon has got his work cut out, but Ismail seems to be catching up for sure.
Yeah, quite quickly though, and you know that BMW definitely has a lot of power under that bonnet to get down. So Ismail definitely going to make way with that.
Well, as Donnie would say, it's got a lot of power and fuck all handling. But back to the leaders, guys. I mean, this is something we've got to watch. I think Melvin Gous is more or less settled in, but Peter Gelder is not giving up, and Jaco Wiese seems to be catching up to Ryan Ludik for sure.
Yeah, it's set out for
And look at Gelderhuis. Gelderhuis now, for some reason, I'm not sure if Melvin's burned his tyres, but Peter Gelderhuis now right on the rear bumper of Melvin. Well, at least a car length or less.
Yeah, and Ryan catching up as well, so Melvin definitely losing some time somewhere.
I think that Subaru was pushed too hard, and Peter has got the setup. You can see the car running super low, putting the how you would put it. And again, Melvin a bit sideways, Peter as well, but Peter puts the power down a bit more. But Ryan Hood now on the slip of Peter Gelderhuis. And can Uncle Peter mind, and Ryan going for a move, so Ryan is going for that. That Astra has got the power, is super late braking. And the side by side, Peter just hangs on to that one. Superb racing here by the guys. Ryan is an absolute fly. What's going to happen here as they go into the last corner? This is the last corner. It's the fight towards the battle, guys. Melvin loses it. Ryan is side by side. He's going to go for the win. He must already taken second place. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the first 4 places in the final round of the British Touring Cars. Wayne Mitten there takes 5th place. Superb job taken by Lyle Ramsey in 6th. 7th is Amar Ghaidin. Fantastic end. That is something that has to go down into the books. Ryan, that is absolutely, into the last corner. And look at that in the background. Ismail Ali going for a move. They have not stopped yet. Ismail has passed Chantal de Jager into the Crocodiles. Is he going to lose it? No, he's got this one in the ballpark. Leon hangs on to it. Chantal there backing out of it, not wanting to damage that beautiful car.
But absolutely great drive there from Ismail. Actually, he I'm sure he must have made a mistake. Ooh, a bit of all sorts going on there. But Ismail, after having a bit of offs during the course of the race, I think made a spectacular drive back, I must be honest.
Well, super fantastic racing here, guys. And yeah, I've got to give the honours, as you see the rear bumper there, Bitstream Racing, Compass, Namibia, Bitstream, the guys who keeps all of this alive, along with Vivid IT. So, yeah.
Yeah, and what a nail-biting result that. And it just goes to show, despite the bigger circuits, a mistake made can cost you 2 or 3 places, even 5 places. Just like that, it happens so quickly, and in a lap it can change dramatically. So yeah, not the easiest cars to drive and get down around quick though.
There was a lot of problems with. We did a bit of a revamp in SRAs. Everybody knows that's no secret. And I think with the admin team we've got going with Ernest, Peter, Molly, you, myself. If you look at the racing that happened last night, with the times the guys spent online, practicing 5 servers running from Vivid IT, 100%. Ryan, I think it's all paid off, and it is paying off. The guys comes in, they get taught, they get teach, they get. It helps a lot. It literally, it works. And
no, it does.
We saw it on the racing tonight. I mean, these were guys that we saw tonight that were running at the back of the pack, running 4th, 5th, 6th. It was amazing racing. For anyone,
it's absolutely fantastic. And there's many of our fellow racers on track that have come from different platforms, different groups to come and join us, and yeah, truly grateful for it.
Well, to kick it off or to finalize it, I would like to say a super big thank you to Yannick Utsia from Compass Namibia for all the efforts he puts in. We're not going to go into detail with that for sure, but for everything he does for sim racing, he had a bit of a rollercoaster race. but always up there. And as we saw in race 1, he makes any car super wide. It's absolutely super fun to drive with him. Very aggressive, but a fantastic racer. The first guy I've met that can't say an R normally.
Yeah.
But and then well done to Danny van Rooyen for taking 2 leagues on the trot, even though he didn't race the last one. As to Dylan Visagi in that beautiful Cartoon Network car. Absolutely
That's
fantastic.
sure.
In the end
Yeah,
of the
I mean-
day, yeah, it went down to the wire between Wayne Mitten, Melvin Gous, and Mark Guy, with Melvin just pipping Mark with 1 point. Mark took 4th. Wayne Mitten a single point down on 5th. And it was just an insane series.
It definitely was, and on the thanks as well. This concludes the combined running of the championships between the BTCC and the V8 Supercars. So to honour both Yannick Coetzee and Donnie van Rooyen, that has both put in a lot of effort into getting our members up and running and doing an exceptional amount to assist everyone with everything. A huge thanks to both of them for the efforts that they do, and may this be a very memorable amount of leagues that we've done in honor.
Yeah, well, what's coming? I'm trying to get Danny to chat because he's talking yak on the chat, and I want to get him in here. So I'm literally waiting for him to hop in and say hi. He's been to George now. He's actually moving to George. And I hope his rig doesn't rust, because that's going to piss the old man off big time.
Oh, I'm not going to comment too much on that, but
we know him.
Nonetheless, but yeah, I don't know if he will have Discord access on his phone, as I believe, but like I said,
he's still in George, so he might not be able to join. But guys, again, from our side, as I said, Ryan, as you said earlier, and the 4 leagues coming up on SRA. As we said, we keep it small, we keep it personal. It's friends racing. We help the guys. I mean, as we're speaking and watching the chat, the guys are literally, they are helping each other, setting up cars, getting it ready. I want to thank everyone, and especially you. And then our new admin guys. I'm looking forward to ROC 2025. It's going to be epic.
That's going to be a whole different one to watch. And talking about that, we've got our work cut out for us.
Oh yeah, for sure. But we've got a massive track coming up. One of the guys that we've met online building something new that you've never seen. And the cars coming is going to be a mix of the cars we've raced this year, and that should make it very interesting towards the finale.
There's lots to come, and definitely, some great racing still to be had.
Well, Ryan, I want to thank you. I'm watching this chat here, and the guys were chatting away, and unfortunately, Danny, unable to join us, sitting on his phone. And again, even Jay, always joking with each other, looking for cuck. And to all who joined the chat, to all who's putting in the effort to race, guys, give us a week. Next week, we're starting a week earlier, actually, with only 5 weeks towards the end of the year, with 4 leagues being run. We'll see you next week, Sunday, again.
We will see you then. Don't forget to sign up.
Cheers, guys.
Enjoy. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.
Kijk weer hoor. Echt een groot toilet.